Hi guys, Guggen here. I'm going back to playing a game I have not played in many, many years. I'm actually looking very much forward to this. This Let's Play is going to be more akin to a walkthrough than anything else. I may have forgotten a few things here and there, but I used to know this game backwards, forward, center, every item, how to get it, and even a few glitches here and there on how to get stuff, though I may have forgotten a few of those. Anyway, in case you're not aware, the game is Legend of Legaia. It was the first game I ever bought that wasn't for an NES. We bought our PlayStation. It was a family PlayStation, and this is the first game we picked up. And mostly because the box art on the back looked neat. It's holds a special place in my heart. I know the game's got flaws. It's got issues. Combat takes forever. The American version, from what I gather, they cut your XP, make leveling take forever. But in any case, I hope you guys enjoy the game as much as I do. Hoping I can bring some context to this game for those people who haven't played it, and bring some nostalgia for those who haven't had a chance in a long time. I am playing on an emulator. Emulator gives me some better graphics, and honestly, it was actually a lot easier to set up than to try to figure out some way to capture from PS1, PS2, or PS3. So without further ado, let's get started. Love that music. Alright, starting a new game. God created the heavens, the earth, and the seas. After creating all things in the universe, God created humans to rule over this world. Yet, while possessing the wisdom of a god, humans were physically weaker than the wild beasts and impulsive in spirit. Many times the humans came close to dying out forever. Concerned about the humans' future, God gave them a mighty force with which to aid them. It was the Saru. Since the dawn of human memory known as history, humans lived together with creatures known as Saru. The Saru lived together with humans, always obeying them and making the humans many times stronger than before. When not worn by a human, a Saru looks much like a stone figure. However, upon touching a human, a Saru changes form and gives that human secret abilities. With a Saru, a human can lift objects heavier than itself and even fly in the air at will. However, that era came to an end. Appearing from out of nowhere, the mist covered the land, bringing to an end prosperous symbiosis between humans and Saru. After the thick mist came, the Saru, who once obeyed humans, rebelled against them. The Saru began attacking humans at will. Saru that attached themselves to humans controlled their minds and turned them into evil beasts. As if forsaken by God, human civilization collapsed. It was the twilight of humanity. Those who escaped the mist inhabited desolate areas and protected each other. Now their faint hope is their only salvation, source of inspiration. And here we have Vaughn. I am going to keep the original names, just because that's what I've always done. I always prefer the original names that the creators created. So I will be sticking with original names for all characters. So, something to keep in mind, this is going to be a spoiler-free walkthrough, so to speak, meaning I won't spoil anything ahead of time. Try not to talk about the future of the game, anything like that. So, I would much appreciate it if you guys would continue that within the comments as well, if you'd be so kind. Village Elder, Vaughn, I knew you'd be here. Mysterious Genesis Tree. This is a soothing place. You always like this tree. Tomorrow, you'll become a hunter, an adult. Were you praying for a successful hunt? Yes. That is good. Then I, too, will pray for your success. Vaughn, I thought I would come here to cheer you up, but I guess that it wasn't necessary. You will be a fine hunter. I'm counting on you from the bottom of my heart. Alright, so as I was saying, I do plan on not mentioning anything in the future throughout this game, throughout the playthrough, at least until it shows up in the walkthrough. I know spoiler-free seems odd for a game that's, 22 years old, something like that. However, a lot of people haven't played this game, and if I'd inspire someone who wants to play it, I'd rather not have the story or anything like that spoiled for them ahead of time. I do need to come down here. Change that to run. Immediate. Let's go far. I think that's everything I'm changing there. Save state. Just so everything's set up. Can't do a girl's voice, so you're gonna have to live with this. Vaughn, I was looking for you. So you were praying at the Genesis tree? It's about the hunting clothes for you to wear tomorrow. And they do give you some choices here and there. They don't change a whole lot, though. You can get some bad press with people in a short term. So I'm almost finished, but I have to check on some of the measurements. So can I measure you one more time? Sure, go ahead. Thanks, Vaughn. You're so kind. I'll be at your house waiting for you, so don't be too late. Alright, so there's two main things we need to do in town here before we can move on with the story. Seeing how much I remember of this game, I think there was something... No, maybe I was remembering wrong. I might be remembering a different house. I thought there was something in the oven. This is your more traditional save point, which I will actually be using. If you were playing on a PS1 or a PS2 or a PS3, you would need to use this. So I'm going to save there. Just in case the save states screw up on me. I think there's a healing leaf in here somewhere. There's an item that's going to be right here a little bit later that I don't think I'm going to be using, but I will show how it works and all that. Well, since you saw me crying, how embarrassing. Long ago I had a shop here, sold many different weapons. While I was cleaning, I began to remember those days and suddenly started to cry. Someday, if the mist clears and all the people come back, I'll be able to open my shop again. Vaughn, you must promise to shop in my store, alright? Well, I used to know where everything was. I guess that's changed. So, we'll go back to the age-old, just clicking on things randomly. Since you leave for the hunt tomorrow, you must learn more about the mist in Saru. Magic leaf. That one I did remember. I thought there was a healing leaf around here, though. It might be in my house. Before we go there, though... Tetsu, you were a child when the mist appeared, Vaughn, but now you are ready for the hunt. Time goes by so quickly. I have taught you the techniques of Baran all your life. Do not forget them while hunting outside the village. Now then, Vaughn, do you want something today? I want to hear about Baran. Baran is a god of strength and love. Outside Rim Elm is a temple devoted to Baran. There are many warrior monks devoted to Baran, practicing night and day. They renounce the world's dependence on Saru and work to polish their fighting skills. Many Baran warrior monks also travel the globe to spread the noble teachings of Baran. When visiting Rim Elm, I was trapped here by the mist, but I am still a faithful Baran. I feel it is my destiny to teach the young the teachings and fighting skills of Baran. It's a twister. What else is it you want? Tell me the secrets of fighting. Ha ha ha! There are no shortcuts to success in battle. Constant training is the only way. However, I shall teach you a little secret. Use your spirit effectively. You'll be unable to attack and thus be attacked. But your defensive force rises while you are accumulating spirit. That's not all. In your next turn, you'll be able to inflict more attacks. This is a good strategy when fighting a formidable opponent. Well, what else is there that you want? Practice. I see. Before practice, take this. Healing leaf. You are now ready. Come at me. Alright, so this is our first experience with combat, and I get to explain a few things here and there. So, this is actually one of the reasons I really love this game. And I didn't really like the sequel as much because they changed some of it in core ways. So, when you attack, you have 4 options, one of which is not available to us at the moment. You have item, which allows you to, just like any other thing, utilize whatever items you want. Okay. You have spirit, which is what he was talking about before. You'll also have spirit, which is what he was talking about before. In the previous statements, and then you have attack. Now in attack you have automatic, which inputs random commands. I almost never use that. I use command. Now high and low affect kicks, high kicks and low kicks specifically. Left and right attacks with your left and right arm specifically. Now, similar to a fighting game, you can put these in different combinations to get different attacks and different actual combos. Now, sorry about that. There are many different combinations, different combos, different ways to link combos together, all kinds of other stuff. We'll get into those a little bit here in just a moment. One thing to keep in mind, as far as just the raw commands are concerned, low attacks will not hit flying enemies, for the most part, and high attacks generally do not hit really low to the ground enemies. So, let's just put some random commands in, because it won't matter for this. 28 damage. 48 damage. Alright, now to use items, go in here to item, and I'm going to use a healing leaf. Heals for 200, which is way overkill. I kind of wish I could have just ignored that and kept it. Oh well. Alright, and then Spirit. And the thing about Spirit, okay, it severely decreases the damage you take, like 2/3. So an attack that would do 1,000 damage can actually deal less than 500 pretty easily. Also, it increases that attack bar, so you can input more commands. And this is helpful for getting your attacks out when you do know some combinations. Now, he says hyper arts move. This is not a hyper art that he's going to teach us. This is just a regular art. It takes 3 commands, and you end up with 1 or 2 extras. So I'll just throw a right hit punch in. And then... Alright, that's enough practice. You did well. That's enough for today. Well, what else is it you want? Well, we've already gone through all your options, so nothing in particular. Tomorrow you leave for the outside world, where many lurk. Do not be overconfident. No, I don't plan to be. Alright, so one more thing to keep in mind about combat. Blocking. You have a set chance to block. I think it's based on your agility or defense. There's some people who have actually, like, torn this game apart, statistically, and I haven't really read through it all. I know mostly from experience of playing through it a few dozen times more than anything else, but this is where you would see your stats. One thing I do know is that agility, which right now is at 100, okay, that one is probably your single most important stat on top of attack. Now, your agility, as it increases, your base and spirited bar for attack combos increases. I'm trying to remember, but I think it's like 180 or something like that. It's been a long time, but I think it's like around 180, maybe 200, where you actually get access to the full bar, which is, when you spirit, a full bar is 9 attacks. I don't know if it's possible to get to 9 without a spirit, unless you use a certain item, but yeah. So the goal is to get there as quick as possible. Okay, anything else I want to look at up here? We'll come back to this tree later. Don't let me forget. I can't do anything with it right now. My goal for this first video is to get out of town. Isn't it always? It's getting late. What could he be doing? Val. So, just a quick backstory before we continue on. Val, the brown-haired guy, is my main character's father, and the purple-haired girl is his sister. Alright, Val says, May, that Vaughn, I wonder where he's wandering around. It's alright, my father hasn't come back from hunting today yet anyway. Neen, I should be the one making hunting clothes for my brother. May, don't worry about it, Neen. I just wanted to help celebrate this special day for Vaughn. Makes you wonder if there's something going on there. And apparently makes Neen wonder too. May, can I ask you something? What is it? Are you in love with my brother? And there's the full bloom blush. Ha! I knew it! And she's hiding. What took you so long? May has been waiting for you this whole time. You're always wandering around with your head in the clouds. Let's hurry up and take those measurements. Vaughn, hold still. It'll only take a minute. She seems to have gotten her blush under control. I knew it! You've gotten bigger since the last time I measured you. How often does she measure me? That's just weird. You're almost as big as my father. Maybe bigger. It's amazing how quickly boys grow. Alright, I'm done. Thank you, Vaughn. Mr. Val, little Neen, if you'll excuse me, I'll be on my way. Thank you, May. Give my regards to Juno when he returns from the hunt. I will. Alright, and then, if I remember correctly... Yes, that's where it was. Alright, then we go back outside. They're back! This is that hunting party they've mentioned a couple times. The hunters have returned! By golly, they were gone a long time. Father! My father is back! Welcome back, Father. Did you catch anything? Is that? It is. It's Juno. Father? Father? I'm so sorry, May. Or is it May? It happened so quickly, before we knew it. The mist came earlier than usual. Juno was attacked by the Saru monsters. There wasn't anything we could do. Father. Father, wake up. Please, open your eyes. Father! Don't leave me all alone, Father. Please, don't. No, please. I'm very bad at that. I should have probably just kept my mouth shut through that. Mist always takes away the people we love. I hate the mist. Tell me, Father, will we always have to live in fear of the mist? When will we be able to go outside the village safely? Name. Father. Vaughn. Don't worry about May. She's calmed down considerably. It will be dark soon. We'll stay with May, so go home and don't worry about her. I know how you feel, but Val and Neen are waiting for you to come home. Just say a word or two to May and then be off. Before I do that... Oh, there wasn't anything in there. Father promised me. He promised to take me all over the world once the mist cleared. Father, you promised. Okay. I'm bad at voice acting. Please forgive me. Save again real quick. I'm going to save in multiple locations, since I don't have to worry about menu cards. Save the state. Get out of my way. Vaughn, you look sad. I understand. Juno was a kind man. Soon the mist will come. You must be tired. Do you want to rest? Yes. Good. Rest well, then. Vaughn! Wake up! Can't you hear that sound? Vaughn, wake up! How am I not hearing them from 2 inches away? Are you awake now? Vaughn, listen carefully to that sound. I think it's coming from beyond the wall. Would you go take a look at it for me? Yes. That's a good son. Please hurry back at the first sign of danger. Sure. Oh, Vaughn. So you came to check on the wall, did you? This wall has protected Rim Elm from the mist for over 10 years. Hopefully it will stay standing forever. Ah, quite impressive. Look how many puny humans survive. Well, what on earth is that? It's a man in a robe with a black helmet. Pitiful creatures, you humans. Living in fear of the mist, you scream at the sight of a Saru's shadow. Pathetic humans. In this desolate place, you thought this flimsy wall would protect you from the mist? Humans, you are but insects. The time has come to abandon your foolish resistance. I am Zito. I have come to bring the salvation of the mist to you miserable creatures. One shot. Humans, now is the time. Accept the mist. I don't wanna. Say hello to my little friend. And he looks a lot less impressive after that. Oh no, the accursed mist has entered Rim Elm. Zito. It is time, Saru, followers of the mist. It is time for you to attack. Saru, destroy that old eyesore of a tree. Goodbye. Phew. See? A lot less impressive. Just a bunch of teeth. Ah! I can't tell if Zito is speaking through this thing or if it just happened to just stand there and stare while Zito is talking from nowhere since Zito disappeared. Save yourselves by accepting the serenity of the mist without resistance. How about no? Alright, I don't have access to a huge amount of arts right now. I'm going to try to remember them all that I can do off the top of my head. We will see. They're not that hard to learn. Generally, there's three, four. I'm gonna do some. If you happen to have the book, you learn this one pretty easily. They give you 3 out of the 4 within the manual. Okay, combo. One guy actually worked out how much HP all these things have. I don't know them off the top of my head, but... Oh, I could have just done a normal attack. I didn't even think about that. I've gotten really lucky here. He hasn't done a whole lot of damage. So I don't plan on doing any of the speedrun strats, except for maybe one. Left, right, low, left. No. Left, right, high, left. There it is. And he survived. I think he's got around 100 HP. So he should be almost dead. That's his strongest attack. And then... high, low, left. Elbow attack, if I remember correctly. Oh, slash kick. Nope, he's got more than 100. Oh, nope, that was it. Okay. '42 experience! Woohoo! I'm not going to spend a huge amount of time leveling here. There's going to be a better place to level before too long. I'm going to ignore them for the moment. Come down here because it's glowing. Vaughn! I'm so glad to see you. I was all alone. I came here to get away from the Saru monsters. Have you noticed that the mist doesn't come in here? The Genesis tree is glowing. It's radiating some kind of amazing power. The Genesis tree is very warm, Vaughn. Go ahead, touch it. Yes, touch the glowing green radioactive tree. Sure, why not? He gently touches the trunk of the Genesis tree. Something is speaking softly to Vaughn's mind. Vaughn. You are Vaughn, are you not? I am red spiky thing. With green gem. I have read your thoughts. I am speaking to your mind. I am Meta, Rasaru. I've been waiting inside this Genesis tree for someone like you. I ask you, Vaughn, do you wish to save your people from the mist? No, I think I'll just let them die. Good! By combining our powers, we will rid the whole world of the mist. What powers? Let us pursue the same destiny as Human and Rasaru working together. Sure, why not? Vaughn, open your mind. Feel my presence. Ding! The approaching mist is killing the Genesis tree. I am too weak. I need the life force of the Genesis tree to be strong. To revive the Genesis tree, we need the power to change destiny, the power of the human spirit. Vaughn, hurry. Hurry and assemble everyone here. Why isn't everyone down here since there's no mist? Alright, there's one thing I gotta do. If you don't make this step, if you don't take this step and go in here, you miss out on an item. It's not the most useful item in the game, but it's a very nice item to have. Vaughn! They all went to check on the wall, but still haven't come back. Vaughn, what happened? The mist is here. Oh no! That means the Saru monsters will come into Rim Elm. They're already here. What should we do? Let's go to my house. Thank you, Vaughn. Maybe that would be better. Alright, take me to your house. Wait a minute, Vaughn. Father. He's already dead. Don't worry about him. You did a good thing, Vaughn. May must have been uneasy all by herself. Ah, but if my accursed body were not crippled like this. The wall is broken, yet all we can do is huddle in fear. If only there were someplace safe for us. Yeah, I'm going to... I do want to get at least 1 or 2 levels. So, I'm going to do a save state real quick and go out and get a... battle, I guess. Ah, goby. Alright, one thing to watch out for with these guys, they can steal things from you. Hence, that. I'm glad he stole a healing leaf and not a magical leaf, but he stole it nonetheless. If you can kill him, and he doesn't run away, you can get that back. So, high, low, left. I think. Nope, that ain't it. High, low, right? No. One of these. Oh well, I got time, I can try them all. Nope, that wasn't it. Recovered the stolen healing leaf. I know the graphics don't match up to modern standards, but compared to at its time, these actually aren't bad. I'm going to heal up real quick. Because I took May to the house already, I don't think I can heal. Under normal circumstances, you can talk with your sister Neen to heal up. My goal right now, I think, is to go into the inn, but I want to get a level or 2. So, yeah. Let's see if I can remember another one. Let's try that. Ah, that was one. Alright, there's that. And now that I have Meta, that red thing on my arm, I can now collect through. Meta has no powers in and of himself. He increases my attack power to a degree, and that's about it. However, as you can see here, my fourth command is now active, but I have no skills. So, let's see here. High, low, right, left. Maybe? Let's give that a shot. Nope, that ain't it. Left, right. And that's gonna unlock another one, but it's a 3-hit combo. I do need to unlock all those though. There's the... Alright, did not catch him. So, when I was younger, I always believed there was like certain ways you had to attack, low hits, all kinds of other stuff that would increase your odds of catching them, or at least not reduce your odds of catching them. But it turns out, from what I understand from a little bit of reading I've been doing, that's not really the case. One thing I do want to change here. Not status, options. I think it was normal. I'm gonna go up here. My first one, the second save slot I will use until I leave town, and then I will switch over to a third one for the next section. If I remember to. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Hey look, it's a Gimmerd. So that flame next to his name means that he's capturable. There's many different ones. See, 17 damage versus 50. That's a massive decrease in damage. Alright, and you can hit triangle to view what attacks you do have access to. One thing to keep in mind is if your enemy's a flyer or anything like that, just keep that in mind when you're setting up your attacks. If you're even though your combo might hit in the final one, if you miss with half the attacks, your effectiveness is going to be noticeably reduced. Ow. He's faster than me. Doesn't matter, I'm at full health. Ha 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 ha. Right, down, I think. Might have been left, low. We'll find out here in a second. Yeah, it's left, low. He's still faster than me. Alright, I do need to change it to close. There's a certain thing I'm looking for in the battle camera angles. It just helps me to know when I finally killed something. It's just a personal preference, though. Still haven't caught one, though. Options, close. Alright, and... it's 162, so that would be 5 kills of Gimmerds to get to my next level. I think I'm going to try to get to level 3 before then. As you can see here, my attack is 37. The blue is what my base is, so that means that my meta is giving me a plus 10. So, Yay. Still haven't caught one, though. As you can see, it does hang on to... Ooh, I can get a 5th one in. Now, once you get to 5 attacks, you have 2 choices. You can utilize a single 4-hit, or you can mix up two 3 hits. So, for example, left, left, low, right, up. This is going to teach me a new one and show you how they combo together. Oops. See? However, I do need to get back to learning some of them, so let's see if I can remember a few more. This is the time to do it while I'm trying to level up a single level. I got another like 3 or 4 attack, or 3 or 4 fights. What was it? It was either high, 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 low. No, because I was able to high, low, high, high, high. I think that's a combo. I think that's a 3 and a 4-hit combo. Let's find out. It is. Haha! I was going by memory from a combo I used to use all the time. That's actually probably one of my most powerful combos early on. There was another one. What was it? Maybe that was it? Let's give that a shot. Well, it's a new attack. Not the one I was looking for, though. But generally, this is... I know I remember a little bit more about the combos, but generally what you do is you either look them up, or you could just keep putting in random attacks until you find them. Once they're discovered, they show up in your arts menu. There we go. Save state, just in case. Alright, so they're all gone. So what I'm going to do to respawn them is just run in here, run back out, and all 3 of them should be respawned. There's still random battles that you can do, but the ones that are around that thing are guaranteed. This thing is not a very powerful fighter. Nope. Attack command. Let's see here. I think there's one that I'm missing. I think there were supposed to be 6. That's what it was. It was the opposite of Cyclone. 100 damage. I think that's most of his attacks. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's most of his attacks. So we're going to go back to using our most powerful one, which is the Somersault Cyclone, if I remember correctly. Has the highest damage potential for my current level. And I haven't caught one of these yet. Still haven't caught one. These things are supposed to be like a 50% catch rate. I am having bad luck with it. Unless I caught one I didn't notice, but you'll know it when you catch it usually. Wonder if I'll get my level or catch one first. So as you notice, there's an AP bar in the bottom right. So what this does is those arts that I was telling you about do cost, and Spirit regenerates that. And if you open up this, the numbers next to them are how much each one costs. So for example, my high-low, high-high-high uses the high-low-high somersault, and then uses the low-high from the somersault to move into the cyclone, which is low-high-high-high. So 24 plus 18 is 42, I think. 24, 18, that sounds about right. Which allows you to burn through this, but you're going to burn through X amount, 42 AP. Now, every time you're hit, you regain some AP. Okay? Every time you use the Spirit, you regain a bunch of AP. There's items that you can use to increase both. And powerful attacks will usually recover a significant amount of AP. Nope, still haven't caught it. Damn. Did I level? Nope, not yet. We're almost there. Just gotta catch this one thing, get outside of town, then we can end this episode, and I'll start on the next one. What? So when it comes to blocking, if an enemy manages to block a certain attack from a certain direction, it increases their odds of being able to block a similar attack in sequence. So for example, if you have a lot of right punches in a row and they manage to block the first one, their odds of blocking the following right punches in sequence are increased considerably. So sometimes you actually get better odds the further you are away from where you were blocked on... Hey, there we go. Captured. It's like Pokemon. And I leveled up. Perfect timing for both. So, I'm gonna run and save in more than one way. Once I get out of there. Save. Up here. And come down here. No, that's not where I want to be. Oop, no. I guess I gotta fight something else. Spirit also significantly increases your odds of blocking an attack. You cannot block magic or special abilities like that, though. Not unless they're physical in nature. I'm finally at a level I can kill these things in one attack, even with a blocked hit. Hey, and I got a healing leaf. That's good to know. I'm going to try to avoid using it, though. Healing leaves, if I remember right, cost something like 200 coin each. And I am, or 200 gold each. I've only got 600, so kind of expensive for me. Ooh, hey. Silence. Sure. Oh, come on. You're going to do that right as I walk in a door. I know some people don't like random battles, but I do. Personally. These are like the most useless enemies in the game. And this is like way overkill. Good for you. Village Elder. What are you doing, Vaughn? That's a Saru. Silence. More silence. Oh, so it's a raw Saru, is it? Like, that should make any difference. I don't understand. But I can tell that your words in the Saru do not lie. You can? Alright then, Vaughn. I'm trusting you with the lives of everyone in the village! You know, sometimes I wondered if this game was a parody. Vaughn, Rimelm is engulfed in the mist. You and the Rosaru are our last hope. We entrust you with our lives. Everyone, we must pray together. So, we're going on the power of love, then. The power of love will drive away the evil. The power of the prayers is strong. Now's the time, Vaughn. Go to the Genesis tree. Awaken, Genesis tree. Remember the instant the heavens and the earth were born. Vaughn, you too must pray. Good. Harder. Pray harder. To push away the mist. To revive the Genesis tree. Open your mind. Pray hard. Thank you. Thanks to Vaughn and the people of Rimelm, the Genesis tree has been revived. The Genesis tree has the power to drive away the mist and make a Rosaru like me stronger. The mist has left Rimelm, but it still covers the rest of the earth. Many Genesis trees wait to be revived. Vaughn, let us leave Rimelm together and look for those Genesis trees. It's a bit blunt, but I guess that's a good reason to get the story going as any. Brother? Don't worry, he's just in a deep sleep. How peaceful he looks. He must be dreaming about something nice. Vaughn. Why the hell would I just randomly fall asleep? Silence. And our friend Juno. The hateful fangs of the Saru took their lives from them. To Ferti, god of the sea, we entrust their bodies. But Rem, our leader, our great leader, on your sacred wings, take the noble souls of our friends to the valley of Noru. May their souls find peace and eternal happiness in the distant valley of Noru. Are those pontoons or are they lanterns? I'm not really sure. I am curious who the other two that died are. I've never managed to find them. Then again, there's too many people here for what lives in the houses that are there. So, Mommy, where are Juno and the others going? To the valley of Noru, dear. Far, far away, beyond the sea. Is Juno going to come back? Will he bring us good things to eat again? The valley of Noru is very, very far away, dear. I don't think he will come back. Pixelated seagulls. A Genesis tree and a raw Saru. We had some pretty important things here in Rimilm. Vaughn, Rimilm was saved thanks to you. You were truly courageous, and I thank you again. However, it's about our precious May. Her mother may still be alive inside the mist. If you have pity on May, then rescue her mother. If you say yes, I'll tell you the rest of the story. Will you do it? Sure, why not? I'm a hero. That's what we do, isn't it? Oh, thank you. Now, even May doesn't know this, but May's mother, Maya, used to work at the Baran Monastery. 10 years ago, the mist came, and naturally, we lost all contact with her. As for whether Baran Monastery itself still survives in the mist, unfortunately, no one knows. But Maya is May's only surviving blood relative. Vaughn, with the Rosaru, I'm sure you can make it to Baran Monastery. Vaughn, I'm counting on you. One more thing, Vaughn. Keep this a secret from May. She will only be heartbroken if Baran Monastery has indeed been lost to the mist. Alrighty then. Locked and I can't get inside. Welcome. What would you like? It's finally a store again. Yay. Alright, so don't buy a weapon. Let's see here. Head, legs. Yeah, I don't have enough. I do, but then I wouldn't be... Oh, they're only 100, but... Yeah, that's going to be a while before I can afford whatever I want. I don't think I get anything like this anytime soon. I do not recommend the survival knife. You'll see why before too long. I will be coming back in here shortly. Alright, so... Save state... Actually, no, I'll wait to save that one. For now. Vaughn! Wait, Vaughn! Phew. Oh, I'm glad I made it. Here, I brought you the hunting clothes I promised you. I now have the hunter's clothes. And this is a gift for you, and thanks for rushing to check up on me yesterday. This is because I went to her house before anywhere else after I got talked to the Genesis tree. Vaughn now has May's pendant. Hey Vaughn, what's the matter? Are you alright now? Yes, I had a good cry. And making your hunting clothes took my mind off of everything. Vaughn, I heard from the village elder that you're going on a long trip. Well, take care, and don't forget to wear the hunting outfit I made you. And be sure to come back when you finish whatever it is you have to do. I mean it. You better come back. I've never been good at saying goodbyes, so I have to go home now. I'm sorry. I'll be waiting for you to come back. Alright. Outside. And then you turn around and go right back inside. Because leaving unlocks a certain item. Alright, so in here, remember I said there was an item here you can get later? You can't pick this up until you've left town in the first place. But that's a point card. Now, when you check on her point card, okay, range, okay, 5% of everything you spend, say for example, I spent 600 and change, okay, 5% of that would be about 30, so 30 points would end up on this card, okay? These points can be used to deal direct damage to an enemy, okay, up to 9,999 at a time. Now, I don't plan on using this because I like fighting the bosses the traditional way. However, if you're finding it a pain or having a really hard time with a boss, it is something useful to keep in mind. You pick it up at the beginning and you can just sort of passively collect points throughout, and then if you find yourself in a dire situation with no healing left and you're at your last little bit and you need that last little bit of damage, you can throw a point card at the enemy. It's up to you. I don't plan on using it. I don't plan on dying either, so there's that. Alright. I'm going to head outside, and well, first I'm going to save here. This is the final save point for this memory card slot. Oh. I've listened to this music so many times throughout the years. It has been a while since I've played this game. I am really looking forward to this. Alright, now that we're outside. Save that state. Alright, so I am going to end this episode here. I know it's probably a long episode, probably close to an hour. Most games are really hard to get going. I might split this up into two. But we will see. I'm going to try to keep these episodes around 30 minutes or so. When it comes to traveling over the overworld, I'll probably end up speeding those things up, just to so you guys don't have to sit there through the half an hour or more of random battles that sometimes occur. And then I will slow it down if anything interesting happens. But in any case, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Next episode, we are heading northwest, I think. Northwest. Do I even have a world map yet? No? I do have a world map. Alright, so we are right here in Rim Elm. Next episode, we're going to come up here to this circle thing right here. And there's a few things to do there. And then we're going to come up to here. Make our way through there, and then up to here. Odds are we are going to end it right there when we get there for the next episode. We'll see how long it takes to get there. And then just to give you a quick glance over at the map, none of this stuff is spoilers since you have access to it right the moment you walk out the door. There's a cave up there. Really dense, misty area right there. whatever that thing is. Couple of forests, and then yeah. I won't say any more on anything else, but I will give you a good look at it all. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like. If you didn't, a dislike. This game means a lot to me, so I'm putting it out there either way. Subscription if you really like more. I am going to do more than just walkthroughs and Let's Plays at some point. I'm actually using the Let's Plays to get footage together to start putting together some other videos that I really like the ideas behind, but I think core is going to be, I'm going to have a lot of Let's Plays on here, and because I enjoy playing through games all the way through. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day. Guggen out.